Okay, Bob has released the AAZero box design files that we're using Blender. You can go onto blender.org and download this free program. Download and open this zip file. And so when you got your pieces of your AAZero all put together, it's a picture of his with the spacers. And there's a picture with the flat shaft encoder. We opened these files in Blender 4.1. You can use 4.2. I just happen to have 4.1 loaded. And they're in alphabetical order. So this is your battery case. You can 3D print this. If you want to load these into Blender and make any changes or do anything that you want to do, you can, here's an easy way to edit faces. You can hit G for grab and move that face around, or press X to move it along the X only, press Y to move it on the Y, and press Z to move it up and down. So you can make changes, and then you can select all this, or go back to object mode rather, and select all this, and export this into an STL file. If you have the add-on loaded, we're not going to go into all the details of how to use Blender right here, but you can export those into STL files, which Bob has already done for you. So this is Bob's design on the case. The next file is the AAZero box, the final. So you can see what that looks like. You're going to print this upside down so that the walls work. Otherwise, you'd never be able to print the top across the walls. So yes, that's what it's going to look like. The case lid, which I consider really more like the bottom, but it is the bottom lid, I guess. That's what that's looking like. Again, you can make changes to this or whatever you want to do on there. You can put your call sign on the bottom or on the top or anything like that. This is the frame. It's probably best to print this in TPU, and I'd recommend printing the other parts in PETG. That's two of my favorite materials, is PETG and TPU, so this will give it a rubber nice finish to it. And that's what fits into the hole and seats right against the LCD. There's the spacer. As you're going to see, this will fit into the circuit boards of the AAZero power circuit board on the bottom and the Rig Expert circuit board on the top. There's two of these that are needed on each side because I messed up the circuit board. This is the knob. The knob goes down, recessing into the case with the shaft, the flat D shaft interface to it. And this part sticks above the case. And when you're done printing all these parts, you'll have something that looks like a Fisher-Price Cybertruck.